chef at the Fairmont Pacific Rim. Specifically, restaurant Oru is what we're talking about today. And I think what we really want to talk about is a great trip we took to a farm that we're really good friends with the owner and go way back with him, but Natural Pastures in Comox. It's a third generation heritage organic farm, and so we wanted to go see firsthand what he's doing and some of the projects he does that are pretty unique to what's going on, and we got out there first thing to see it. We started off in Natural Pastures making the cheese, and amazing process. We actually were really fortunate to be there for the very first batch of buffalo mozzarella from this particular herd. They start with frozen buffalo milk, and that's for two reasons. One is the demand for this local buffalo mozzarella is getting such that they can't necessarily put it all out in keeping with production that the few water buffalo around can do, so they have to somewhat stockpile. But they've told me that they find a better product, a better result from freezing the milk, particularly buffalo milk. They don't find this with the cow's milk, but they're saying that with the buffalo milk, this is the big difference. I think the major difference you see in the buffalo mozzarella, it's richer, it's fatter, it's firmer, but what we really see is but it retains a creaminess. You get your fior di latte and your other cow's milk mozzarella, so there's definitely a creamy aspect to it, but this particular buffalo mozzarella, it has a very firm bite to it, but it melts after that, and you've got a lot of creaminess to it. When you cut a fresh ball of the buffalo mozzarella, you see some milk still coming out of it, because we were cutting it and serving it 2 days after we made it. But one thing that's really unique that Edgar's doing is years ago, I had tasted a wasabi verdele cheese. And a verdele is a unique cheese that Edgar invented, that they made at Natural Pastures, and it's a combination of cheddar and Gruyere and raclette. This is a guy, the dairy herd, making award-winning cheese, who in his spare time is growing wasabi in a bog somewhere on his farm. What we're really focusing on doing here is trying to cook with local food of the Pacific Northwest. Flavors of the Pacific Rim is where we pull in aspects and cooking techniques and different things we've seen around the world for how to treat the product. But at the end of the day, it's nice to be able to acknowledge the local farmer.